We love and serve one God who's infinitely more humble toward us than we could ever be toward our Father and our friend. And you'll find them in your mother's heart. And don't look to God to be a solver of riddles. Look in the eyes of children at play, and you'll see God. Again, but we don't relate to even children or families, or up or down, or all the basics of life. We react to nothing. And you'll be here in the Pure Land. You are the entirety of it. And that's why we're humble in the world, because we can't be anyone that's not an emotion you could have in the infinity of what spirituality is. We're just present, we're available, we're going to help this one, that one, whoever. That's what we do. We could say we're agents of the end time or something like that, but it's not fascinating for it to be the end of the world, because the moment you clear your case, stop reacting, even your birth, you can't die. So let it all go. And whatever happens, it was meant to be, not because God creates it, but God subtly adjusts it so that when you come to this point where you know you have to decondition yourself, you'll see God's been with you every step of the way, every trillionth of a millisecond. God is God. Please decondition yourself. Please care, love. All you have to do is pray simply. Talk to God. God will talk to you. And we can fold this whole thing up. This is not said lightly, not said without unimaginable compassion for the pain of all of us who carry this tragic load. You have spiritual greatness thrust upon you, and you wear it so well. You're not blaming others, are you? And you've accepted guilt for many years, haven't you? You've been set up. Let it go. You've done nothing wrong. You're innocent. More innocent than sunlight and starlight and moonlight and sweet caresses. You're more innocent than a child or laughter. You're God's kindness with outstretched arms, with which you will lift all troubles from all souls forever. It's your destiny. If you're spiritual, these words are everything, because they simply describe your heart, don't they? First of all, you're guilty of nothing. Drop that now. You've been set up. You allowed yourself to be here for this very reason. These are simply the words that are in your heart. I'm nothing. You're everything. And to God. There are no words, but I can speak, but I can see and feel the love of God for you. You are a witness to the truth. You will fulfill this destiny. You are this destiny. God bless your sweetness, your kindness, your healing agency, your brilliance. No one out there, nothing in the world has any power or thought. Drop it all. Administrator, teacher, lawyer, whatever, anything out there. Just the purity of your mom's heart. That's the beginning and end of the search. If you want to see God, well, I can't say it, it's too deep, but basically the crucifixion is a mother looking into her empty arms. Do you understand what I just said? That love is who you are to God, and we see God through a mother's love and care. She lives for you. He lives for her. She lives for him. We live for one another. Have no fear. Train yourself to know everyone's been conditioned, no matter who they are, where they are, they've been conditioned to be this or that person in the world, and there is no persona that has value or reality. There's no thought stream. Everyone's been conditioned through a different way of this force called, this guy called Satan. I'll look at him right now for you, and it's a very, 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 very powerful place to be able to do this. It's impossible. But I know you will do it. Forthwith, soon. A little training, not reacting to anything, you'll have a friend with you. It isn't so bad to have a friend who's larger and more gracious than the morning sky. Whose God is you. God looks at you with a mother's love, a father's care. Look back quietly and calmly from time to time, and you'll feel his gaze. Trust. I think Aristotle said that talked about the shadows on the wall, the kabuki theater. In other words, the idea of all the things in the world, everyone, these are very wise, illumined men, some of the Greek philosophers. And you won't know who or what they are, but as you quiet yourself, you'll see and realize the few or 5 or 10 or 1,000 people you met in your life that are in the quiet land, but they're all beat up in some way in the world, but you reach your hands back, outstretched arms, and gather in all the finer ones as you progress in this march back to your own perfect dignity. Then when you get there, you'll be perfectly humble. And when you get there, you'll be like my buddy Ali, who believes everything happens for a reason. And never reacts to anything, even major serious physical injury. And he lives that. And I love that. And I learned from that. And I learned from you. And I'll be with you. As Ali's with me. And my teachers are with me. And my favorite mom, Jessica, here is with us. There is no fear in love. Perfect love casts out fear. And this is said in a very delicate spiritual sense. You don't need to read anything or know anything or go anywhere. Just talk to God. God will talk to you. And things will open up in ways beyond books or thoughts or even feelings. There's an openness to eternity. And I call it you. Isn't it you? You will fulfill your spiritual destiny. I won't let you not finish it. He won't let me not say this. Everyone out there is scared to death and conditioned into thinking they're this, the banker, the lawyer, the chief, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. Nothing exists but God. It's in consciousness. It's about spiritual experience. It's about you. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you, sir.